Gil Martin here, and welcome everybody to today's episode of the Daily Packers Post, where we bring you in-depth daily coverage of your Green Bay Packers. New videos drop every day, Monday through Friday, so make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Don't forget to check out our website also at thepackerspost.com. Today, we're discussing something that the Packers wanted to happen and hasn't happened yet over the last 2 years, and that is getting Tucker Kraft and Luke Musgrave, the team's two top tight ends, on the field and healthy at the same time. These two have been teammates for both 2023 and 2024, but when you go back and break it down, early on, Musgrave won the starting job out of training camp. Kraft was seeing action mostly on special teams through the first half of their rookie season. And then, lo and behold, a lacerated kidney fells Musgrave. Kraft steps up, finishes the season as the starter. And both of them ended 2023 with similar numbers. Musgrave had 34 catches for 352 yards in 11 games. Kraft, 31 catches for 355 yards. Kraft caught 2 touchdowns. Musgrave caught 1. Last year, Musgrave available even less. Only played in 7 games. Wasn't fully healthy even for many of those 7. Caught only 7 passes for 45 yards, while Kraft, he started all 17 games, caught 50 passes for 707 yards, and led the team with 7 touchdown catches. And look, Brian Gutekunst doubled down on the tight end position when he knew that Mercedes Lewis and Robert Tonyan were heading out the door. And, he adds Musgrave in the second round and Kraft in the third round, but we haven't seen them together. And they have complementary skill sets. That is something that, again, we haven't really been able to see very often on the field at the same time. Musgrave, more of a downfield threat. He's faster. He can run seam patterns and stretch defenses, which not too many tight ends in the NFL are capable of doing, while Kraft is more of a guy who can catch the ball 2 or 3 yards down the field, but he excels at running after the catch. He's hard to bring down. He could take a pass that is thrown 3 yards down the field and turn it into a 12-yard gain or more, because he's just hard to bring down one-on-one and runs so well. Neither of them came into the league as outstanding blockers, but both have been willing and have worked at it, and they have both improved. But again, we just haven't seen both of them together on the field at the same time. Now, earlier this week, the Packers' 3 coordinators, offensive, defensive, special teams, addressed the media during voluntary OTAs. And Adam Stanavich, the offensive coordinator, he specifically referenced Musgrave when asked if there was anybody he was excited to see in the upcoming season. And what he said was, I think having Luke Musgrave back is going to help us in 12 personnel. You could do a lot of good stuff out of 12 personnel as far as the play action game. And then just his juice and speed down the field is another area of our offense we've kind of just scratched the surface on. Having more tight ends available just helps you as far as blocking on the edge. When you put your tight ends one-on-one with the defensive end in a lot of play passes, that's not a good situation a lot of times, but Tucker Kraft does a good job. But now if you have another tight end and kind of double team the guy, that makes it a little easier to get the ball downfield, obviously. We also know from Matt LaFleur's season as offensive coordinator of the Tennessee Titans that he really liked using 2 tight end sets. And, last year when Musgrave was coming back from an injury and Kraft, the possibility of having them available in 2024, both of them was asked to LaFleur. He talked about it adding to the complexity of your offense in terms of having multiple personnel groupings. Again, the illusion of complexity is something that Matt LaFleur has always emphasized when it comes to the Green Bay offense. And just being able to get a linebacker, a safety, a defensive end, to have that split second of indecision, that can make a big difference. That is sometimes the difference between either the tight end or another receiver getting open rather than being locked down in tight coverage. It is the difference between the quarterback being pressured or sacked and getting a pass off that gains, even whether it's 5 yards or 15 or 35 yards. That's always better than an incomplete pass, a sack, or a turnover. So giving Matt LaFleur more weapons to work with, more formations that he could work out of, and as Stanavich alluded to, the fact that you can not only pass protect with one or both, but also these guys can block for Josh Jacobs or for whoever the running back is going to be. It gives more options to Jordan Love and company, and it creates different scenarios that defenses have to account for. And again, you can adjust. If your defense figures that they're, going to go big, you could throw the ball downfield. If it looks like they're playing small or in a dime or nickel situation, you can run the football. But having those two tight ends on the field together gives more choices to the Green Bay offense. So we'll see. Hopefully this year, both Kraft and Musgrave are healthy. Both of them now certainly know the offense, and we can see what these guys can do when they're on the field together. It's something exciting for the fans, for the players, and obviously for the coaching staff. Again, check out our website at thepackerspost.com. Hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss one of our episodes. We have episodes again every day, Monday through Friday. I'm Gil Martin. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of the Daily Packers Post. Have a great day, everyone. And of course, go Pack Go.